Yeah, and Afenyo any a majority leader Akrashi because Afenyo bisa minister purple Rashid purple and Sembi, but I think that Afenyo is true from the standing orders and I said the procedural orders in the house no. I know na majority leader ko Afenyo say speaker by an area and small bekan no. Enye no na yura minister for and as a majority leader for internet be a little bit exchange of words and as a little bit of crash because majority leader say and some na Afenyo musa na astray and Afenyo ka chere majority leader say eni kwan so kasa say because the speaker be too omofo no enye say understand all the sense so yede chere nti ngoti crash no.
Have you finished with the question?
Very well. Mr. Speaker, maybe I'll rephrase it. The minister standing in the dispatch box is telling us that there is a committee to investigate and to validate the authenticity or otherwise of those who are already in the employ of one state institutions that are commercial in nature, public service institutions, and those in the civil service. Now, has he become aware that, as in his own words, the committee is yet to finish its work? Yet, Ghanaians who were in the employ of the institutions mentioned supra have had their appointment terminated even before the committee could complete its work. Have you become aware?
Yes, Honorable
You are
Minister.
on oath as a minister. Have you become aware?
Mr. Speaker, we are speaking in Parliament, and I'm very aware that you must speak under oaths. So I can speak under oaths when there is credible evidence for me to come here and say, yes, there has been such a situation. But, Mr. Speaker, what he has said reminds me of one of the issues that we are going to tackle to make sure we put a stop to this cyclical dismissal of people which started in 2008 and continued, was terminated, stopped by Professor Mills, continued again by Nanado, and then it is taking a cyclical position. So, Mr. Speaker, with the report that will come, I'm going to be one of the people who will say governments will come, but employees must stay in office. Mr. Speaker, so we are just hoping that eventually when the results come, we'll come here to discuss it. I'll call on the House so we can take a position about it.
Yes, Honorable Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, the former deputy leader of this House and now the minister responsible for labor, employment, and jobs is telling the people's representatives that he is unaware of any dismissal as a sequel to the letter from the Chief of Staff. The nation has heard him. Now, have you become aware of any petition to your office as a result of actions taken against any employee of the state as a result of the Chief of Staff's letter?
Minister, any petition?
Mr. Speaker, let me just correct an impression he's giving out that I said I'm not aware. I said that I'll speak under oath, I'll speak with evidence, and I'll speak when the evidence comes, and I'll present it to this House. I never said yes or no to your question, but I'm not aware, as you have said now.
Yes, Honorable Leader.
Mr. Speaker, the rules are very clear on how we should conduct ourselves. I, as a questioner, believe that in the same spirit, my respected senior, who played a role in building me in this chamber, also has a duty. I ask a direct question. Whether or not you are become aware of any dismissal as a sequel to that letter from the Chief of Staff. And your answer was, you've not become aware. No, I just want clarity. Please, colleagues, Mr. Speaker, just for record, let me repeat it so that you bring clarity to your answer. Honorable Minister, the Chief Whip does not like being heckled. The majority Chief Whip does not like being heckled. Would he be tolerant? Honorable Minister, just for clarity, have you become aware that as a result of the letter from the Chief of Staff, you are a public officer, a Minister of State, have you become aware that as a result of the letter from the Chief of Staff, Ghanaians who were in the employ of one, state institutions that the state has stake in them as for commercial purposes, 2, public service institutions, 3, the mainstream civil service. Have you become aware?
Yes, Honorable Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, what was his original question? His original question, Mr. Speaker, is to ask the Minister for Labour, Jobs and Employment the total number of Ghanaian youth affected. His interest was the total number of Ghanaian youth affected. The Minister said he has instituted an investigation which will provide that information. And if that information is presented to him in a report, he will present to this House. So why are you now asking whether he's aware that somebody has been dismissed or not? Minister says that what you have asked about, I have instituted.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker,
Honorable Leader.
Mr. Speaker, bear with me a second. Mr. Speaker, just this afternoon, we were all encouraged to follow the rules. The leader of the House just told us that he has even an electronic copy of the rules book. Mr. Speaker, when a question is asked, as a supplementary question, its admissibility is entirely in your hands.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker,
but,
it is not, yes, Mr. Speaker, it is never in our rules. No,
Leader,
Mr. Speaker, it is not for Mr. Speaker.
Leader,
what the majority leader is doing, Mr. Speaker, is leading us. Majority leader is leading us, and he should lead us.
Leader.
No, Mr. Speaker, with respect, I would always be guided by precedents. If the new precedence is that a member can rise on a point of order to a question for Mr. Speaker to rule on, let the record reflect.
Leader, I think he's just drawing the entire House attention
doesn't have that right.
to the fact that
to decide.
We brought the minister here to answer specific questions. And the supplementary question should always flow from. So probably he's drawing our attention. So honorable leader.
The supplementary question, but it must flow directly from the answer he has given. Because if it's going to be something else, then probably we have to ask the minister to go back and prepare and come back. Because this is a house of records. We don't force him to probably give an answer that will turn out to be false. So you have the floor as supplementary question, but it must flow from the answer he has given.
Mr. Speaker, I want you to set the record straight on this matter. And I'm happy Honorable Muntaka is in this chamber. Because, Mr. Speaker, there are senior members who have been insisting on the rules. I want you to bring a finality to this matter, which is, can a member rise on a point of order regarding a supplementary question with the aim of claiming that he is drawing the speaker's attention, or it is the speaker's sole right and discretion to admit a supplementary question or otherwise? Mr. Speaker, if you so rule that any member can rise to raise an objection, let the record reflect and I'll be guided. Because when people are talking about rules and the rules are being breached and the same people are sitting in this chamber, they won't talk. They won't talk. There are Sawasi MPs in this chamber and the majority leader is breaching the rule. He won't talk. He won't talk.
Leader, are you addressing me or are you addressing?
Mr. Speaker, I'm addressing you, Mr. Speaker. I want to say that if a certain precedent is being set, I'm not worried. Because one day I will have the chance to use the same precedent.
Yes. So
he should allow you to do your work. He shouldn't chip away your powers.
Very well.
Very well. Mr. Speaker, I'll proceed with the question. Honorable Minister, you have just told this House that you have set up a committee to investigate and validate the authenticity or otherwise of some of these appointment letters. I want to find out from you, in view of the investigation that you are doing, have you become aware of any petition in your office regarding such mass dismissals?
Minister, are you aware of any petition?
Mr. Speaker, this question is a very straightaway question, and we'll get a straightaway answer. If there were no such complaints, requests, there wouldn't have been a committee.
Well.
Those things have come. We are set up a committee and we're working on them. Why are you asking whether I'm aware? They are there. My man, my minority leader. We have been together for a long time, so just give it up. So I can.
Minister,
just
answer the questions. Don't say yes.
Honorable Minister, in the question, I referred you to the dates of the letter, 10th of February 2025. Fortunately, you have been honest with this House by saying that you become aware that as a sequel to that, we've had some mass dismissals. That is why you are investigating. Now, in view of the unemployment situation we have, would you, in the interim, direct, that is pending the investigation, let me bring clarity, instead of these innocent Ghanaians sitting at home without any job, would you direct that they get back their jobs pending the validation of their appointment letters? Because, Mr. Speaker, from what you are saying, you are not done yet. However, certain actions have been taken that have rendered them unemployed. Teachers, nurses, and we need teachers in rural communities. We need nurses in rural health facilities, CHIP compounds, etc. Would you, in the interim, suggest or direct that they are giving back their job pending the final outcome of the investigation?
Honorable Montaka, you hold on. Minister, just respond to the question.
Hey. Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, first of all, I don't have the capacity. Secondly, if I had the capacity, I don't have the basis. The basis must be clear from statistical evidence that would have come out from the investigations. Thank you.
Honorable Leader, I'll give you the last slot. You are a leader, that's why I have tolerated. This is the sixth question, supplementary question. So I will.
Mr. Speaker, with respect, Mr. Speaker, don't give. There are daggers out. Don't arm them to.
Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I've not asked. We withdrew.
Respectfully, I'm.
Very well, Mr. Speaker. Very well. Very well.
Oh, you want to?
Mr. Speaker, no. Don't encourage it, Mr. Speaker. Don't encourage it. Don't encourage it. To finish this.
Honorable Montaka, just allow him to ask the last question, please. I beg of you.
He hasn't called you. So you said we should go by the rules. He hasn't called you. Don't put on your mic. He hasn't called you.
Honorable Leader, just ask the question, please.
Mr. Speaker, the Honorable Minister has told this House that until the investigations are over, he wouldn't know the total number of innocent Ghanaians who have been affected by this mass dismissal. He has on record also confirmed that indeed he's become aware of the dismissals. That is why he has set up the committee. What I want the minister to clarify on is whether he will, in view of the state of unemployment in the country, and in view of the fact that we need essential services to be rendered in our rural communities, teachers are needed, nurses are needed, would he recommend that pending the final outcome of the investigation, those who are currently suffering and are at home, they themselves, their dependents, their community will be restored
Last question.
in the interim?
One question.
Would you recommend?
Yes, Honorable.
Mr. Speaker, I have a lot of issues like that. I don't want to go there. Starting from the last 10 years, 8 years, and they have come forward to say that they had been dismissed for a very long time, they and their parents and 8 years. And today, Mr. Speaker, no, it's not politics. They suffered for 8 years. Now, if you are asking whether somebody who has been dismissed for 2 months, excuse me to say, has been dismissed for 2 months, whether it will be taken care of, I will expect that let's do a comprehensive stretch of the matter and help all those people. I'm very open to that. The 2 months who have been left, plus the 8 years who have been left, let's put all together, and I'm willing to go the extra length to support so that we can take care of all of them. Mr. Speaker, it is something we will work together to solve, not just this one alone.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Speaker, I'm done. I want to thank the minister for making an attempt. Mr. Speaker, let me thank him for making an attempt. But the jury is out there. The jury is out there.
Mr. Speaker, when did we have in our standing orders provisions for thanking the minister? When did we incorporate in the standing orders provisions for thanking ministers?
Yes, Chairman for the Economy Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'd like to ask the minister, is he aware that before such mass employment can be given to Ghanaians, it should be backed by financial clearance from the Ministry of Finance? I'm asking him, when you enter the office, have you come across this financial clearance? Have you come?
Do you hear him?
Mr.
Okay.
Speaker, I have not finished. I'm asking him, when he entered the ministry, has he come across this financial clearance with respect to this mass, employment? Thank you.
Well. Minister.
No, Mr. Speaker, I haven't come across that. Financial clearance depends on the health of the economy. And we are told that the economy is not healthy now. So essentially, when it is done, I'm very sure they will give financial clearance.
Well. Yes. Honorable Mustafa.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to find out from the minister when the investigation will be done for him to report to the House. When will the investigation that he has instituted will be completed?